All right, everybody, how you guys doing? What's going on today? My eye is twitching off the chain. There's a lot going on. All right, I haven't used this deck in a really long time. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. I started the channel with this deck. So that's kind of a big deal. Let's see what you have to say. Been sitting in my desk for a year, at least a year. I don't think I've used this in over a year. So let's see where we go. I hope you're doing great. It's Thursday. Welcome, welcome. Tonight in the spiritual business class, the Operation Launch, we are going to be talking about a lot of different things, especially about starting your businesses, how to do it right. Okay, so guys, for your spiritual business class tonight, Operation Launch, I'm going to bring in my attorney to answer any questions you might have about starting your business. That's a really helpful lesson. So if you're part of it, that's what's coming up. All right, here and now. Breathe. Okay. Thank you for that. And not for you. Okay. Now, there is, I have been getting quite a lot of messages about shining your light. And I know that I have been more than a little vocal about shining your light and about doing the thing that you're here to do on this planet. There's definitely something that's really important for us to do, which is to stand in our light and not just be passive about it either. I think there is something that is sneaky and low down and difficult about the darkness right now. It's very, I want to say subtle, but it's like all of a sudden the water's rising kind of a thing. I'm noticing that a lot. And I'm also noticing a lot of channels on this very platform who are talking about shining the light, who are doing things that are spreading the power of that light, kind of not being seen, not showing up in your feed. Have you noticed this? So not just me, but for anybody who is doing this kind of work, I'm going to ask you, it's kind of important to like the videos, to comment on the videos. If you're part of this community and you want to have resources to go to, like my channel and other people's channel, it's really important to do it right now. Okay? Yeah, really important to do it right now. So anyway, we'll talk more about that in the extended, I think, but we'll also talk about it. We also talked about it on Pathfinders and talked about it in my Ascension group. Those words seem to be, I don't know, disappearing. Right? Right. Heads up, people. Heads up. Justice. All right? We've got justice here. We've got death. We've got the Knight of Swords. And we've got the Ace of Cups, which is really beautiful energy. The world. Oh, I love this. Okay. So, what I was just talking about, I've heard other channels talking about this too. People who are doing really good work out there, that they are feeling like, hey, not showing my videos, not showing anybody my videos, kind of, hiding them, putting them away, right? Putting them out of the light. And that's something that is kind of a secret, a black box. Nobody really knows. Nobody really knows what's in that algorithm. Nobody really knows. So it's very, Five of Swords. It's very difficult to have that kind of like, hey, where'd everybody go feeling? And I know I've heard other people talking about it. And so I just want to alert you. If you're supportive of channels, please do your best to support the channels. Not just in terms of like, hey, I'm watching. That's awesome. That's great. Welcome. Glad you're here. But it also in terms of sharing and liking and subscribing and things like that. That's going to really kind of overrun the algorithms, any kind of weird stuff that's going on. But it's definitely going on. And it has been going on for 2,000 years, okay? Since time began, it's been going on, that there's been this battle of light and dark, a battle of like stuff that happens in secret and stuff that is like, hey, I don't understand what's going on here, right? Yeah. Five of Swords, Lovers, the King of Cups, Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. That's really beautiful. There is I am also getting the feeling for those of you who are doing your work and shining your light and doing that, I almost feel like there's a new path. And so there can be there can be some kind of alignment with something new that is going to kind of skirt you around the darkness, or skirt you so that you are elevated and you can be seen. There's something about that here too with this 10 of Wands, like really grinding it out, doing the hard work, and, you know, in an unfair, unbalanced, you know, someone's got their finger on the scale kind of feeling. If you're having that feeling like, wow, I'm really, you know, working on this, and it seems like nothing is getting seen of your own work, or of, you know, whatever you're trying to do in the world, there are some new choices here, new opportunities, new options. Look at that. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Strength, the Two of Swords. So what's missing? Those of you who take my tarot class know this. What's missing? Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Truth. Truth. And those of us who are working in the light, here to shine our light, here to share messages of positivity, health, self-love, consciousness, raising our consciousness. My eye will not stop twitching every time I'm doing this kind of stuff. It's just like, I asked for some guidance in the middle of the night. Boy, did I get it loud and clear. It's coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place of helpfulness. There's something here about redirecting. All right. So not for you. So the thing you may be doing, or the places that you're putting the light out to, may have been overtaken by darkness, or overtaken, right, by this low vibration consciousness. And so it's sort of like, all right, the light needs to move around. The light needs to expand. The light needs to come from different directions. The light needs to step up their game a little bit here. It can't be passive. And in some ways, there is some kind of like complicity, Five of Swords, that because, hey, you know, we've got a message of light. I gotta take my shoes off. Every time I take my shoes, I'm like, oh, this is really coming through. Anytime that you feel like, well, the light should just speak for itself, know that there is an adversary to that. Yeah. There is plenty of dark energy on this planet right now. And I almost feel like we get complacent about the idea that, hey, well, we're the light. You're kidding me. Who doesn't want to be in the light? Think about that for a second. Who isn't interested in the light? Who is interested in lying or subverting truth or hiding truth from people? Who is interested in that? It is interested in that for its own gain, okay? Its own gain. Five of Swords. I'm going to ask about that here. King of Wands, action is required. Six of Cups, the Star, healing. This is about making decisions from a place of heart, from a place of, hey, you know what? I've got a bigger purpose and mission. Purpose and mission here. I can't let the truth be hidden. No Ace of Swords here. I can't let the real truth be hidden. I must step it up. If I know I'm in the light, if I know that I am on the path of light, Ace of Wands, justice, I cannot allow the darkness to squash that. No. There's fired up. This is fired up energy. King of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Strength card, you know, really like, this is in this deck. This is the deck of the whale, of the mermaid deck, right? This is the whale, powerful, big, kind, gentle, you know, all of this kind of stuff, being held down by a bunch of flimsy rope. Okay, but when it's tied together, it can surround the whale and it can kill the whale. Okay, so it may not seem like a formidable adversary. Oh my gosh. It may not feel like a formidable adversary in the beginning, but when it's tied together like that, when the darkness is tied together like that, so it's going to require a stepping up Okay. Some of you may have to stand up for what you believe. Some of you may have to do some things that are outside of what you're normally doing. This 10 of Wands, okay, like, hey, I'm working really hard at this. Why isn't it doing better? Why aren't more people seeing it? Got to get outside the bubble, right? Got to get outside the bubble. 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 7 of Wands, King of Pentacles, Sun. We are stronger together. This is Leo energy. This is the light, right? Leo is represented by the sun. Leo is represented by the sun. And I feel like there's a sense of like, I don't really want to be seen, kind of trumpeting a message. But I think that there's plenty of those who are in the light, who are light workers, who are star seeds, who are saying, yeah, I don't want to be seen, doing that. I think we are rapidly coming to the end of when that's okay. I feel like if you're really here to do some light working, then it's really time to step into it. Time to step up. King of Pentacles, the resources will come. I feel like it's about banding together. So I'm going to do my part. Definitely. Band together those channels, those people of the light, and to shine brighter. I feel like it's if we are all holding a candle, but we're separate from each other, then there's just a candle, right? And the wind can blow it out, and it can look really small, and it cannot really be supported necessarily. But if we all stand together, it can be seen from space. Okay? And that's really what we're wanting to do here. So there's a lot of potential, Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups here, the World, right? This World card is definitely saying to me that it's incumbent on us to stand together. So how do you propose that we stand together? Drop a comment, please. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, the new Tower. Ace of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. There is something about resources here. That about banding together creates more resources for everyone. I have, I don't know. I'm going to say, I think it's 30 or 40 people who are doing my tarot certification. And we are going to be putting a page on the website where you can go to them, talk to them, get readings for them. You'll see that this summer. I feel like in Leo time. I almost feel like Lionsgate might be the time for that to really become a thing. And it's my job to support other people who are wanting to shine their light, but may not have a channel that has resources like this one does. Or we may be helping each other here. I feel like the truth breaks through and we are birthing something new. What is the not for you piece here? Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I get it. 7 of Cups, King of Swords. All right, so this is about people getting down. Oh, well, maybe it's not for me. Maybe, it's too hard, too difficult to shine the light and everything like that. And maybe it's been a little bit easier up until now, like for the past, I don't know, 5-10 years or something like that. Like, okay, I can shine it. I can shine my light kind of part-time and it's not a big deal. I feel like a lot of us are really being asked to step up. And getting discouraged is not an option. The 7 of Cups is about, I'm confused. I'm not really sure if it's happening. Maybe it's just my imagination. No, not your imagination. With the King of Swords there and the 5 of Swords, it's incumbent upon us to really see. Look at this 5 of Swords card. You see how he has this ace, he has an Ace of Swords in his hand, but it's like, oh my God, look at the damage I'm doing. Look at the damage I'm doing to myself by not stepping away from these other people who are really trying to keep me down. I'm staying in that energy of, somebody else will do it. Somebody else will do it. Spirit is asking each one of us to step in, to step up. Each one of us. It's time for the light to shine brighter, my friends. It is. It is. All right, Pathfinders, we're going to keep going. Those of you who find this message compelling, if you want to continue on, there's a link below. So let's see where we go here, okay? I'm going to look at any kind of blocks, things we're not seeing right now. What are we not seeing right now? Actions and advice. I'm going to get messages from Spirit for you and next steps, okay? All right. Link is below if you want to continue on. I'll see you over there.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.